All right, it's saying we're live.
Yeah, we should be.
I hope. Yeah.
Hey,
Okay.
we have audio and everything.
Look at that.
Sorry for the kind of last minute going live here.
Yes.
Go ahead. I'm just doing my little.
There's been a lot of things happening between. Christ, I think what Sunday and in through to today. Really, for right now. Um, as the title says, is hey stranger. Um, about the coaches being fired, certain GMs,
Yes, I have a list here. Let me get this situated.
and all that. It's like there were some that I was kind of surprised, and there were others that it was like, well, wait, they got fired, but they didn't, kind of a deal. But it is how it is, and we'll have to see what goes on. I mean, what the heck was it? First one that got fired was
I'm getting there. You give me just a second because it goes back farther than just right recent. Like,
well, of course.
um,
But anyway, so figured it would pop on and talk at where these coaches may end up, if they even end up being coaches with another team, or if they just not. I don't know.
yeah, obviously the biggest ones is uh, John Harbaugh.
Yeah, yeah, that kind of surprised me, but kind of didn't. I know that they've been having issues anyway, and just
Yeah, I mean it's been uh, 18 years he's been there, and they missed.
they've they've missed the playoffs numerous of times
Yeah,
and things like that. And just, you know, it's hard to decipher
trying to get
because,
onto one that'll give me a list that I don't have to pay money to belong to their
oh,
group.
yeah,
Which would be nice.
I know. Good luck. I mean, God, we pay enough for the NFL
Now I
to
just
watch
want to see
football.
news, and
No, I
it's
know.
bringing up stuff from like a week ago, which doesn't do me any good.
Of course not. Why would it do that? Excuse me. I'm still with this loving cough. But, yeah, so I'm trying to figure where Harbaugh will go.
I think some of his best options.
Mm,
I mean, I don't know. There's so many options for him. He got let go, um, and within 45 minutes, there was
yeah,
7 calls.
exactly.
Crazy how all of these head coaches are getting fired, but yet Zach Taylor keeps his damn job.
Exactly.
Yeah,
Come on now.
but like I just said, so there's 7 teams that need head coaches.
Hmm.
Obviously, one of them being Baltimore Ravens,
Right.
where Harbaugh was just fired from.
Exactly.
Within 45 minutes, according to his agent,
Uh-huh.
7 teams reached out to him.
Hmm.
Let that sink in for just a second. The Ravens aren't calling him to come work for him. So that will leave 6 teams that have fired their coach. A team that still has a coach and hasn't fired him reached out to him to ask if he wants to be their head coach. We don't know who. And there's an awful lot of NFL coaches right now that are probably sitting there going, oh, wait a minute. Is that my team that just reached out to him?
Yeah.
Is my ass about to be gone?
Right.
I had a perfect list up here, and now it won't bring it up for me.
Maybe Taylor's thinking that. I'm hoping. Um, it's just, yeah. I mean, yeah, Harbaugh, you got Stefanski. I'm seeing a lot of images on Pete Carroll.
I got some here, but this isn't all of them.
Right.
So Arizona Cardinals got rid of Jonathan Gannon.
Yeah.
After a 3-14 season. Raiders got rid of Pete Carroll after a 3-14 season.
Mm-hmm.
Browns fired Stefanski after a 5-12 season. Browns fired coach Raheem Morris and general manager Terry Fontenot.
Falcons.
Falcons. What did I say?
Browns.
I'm sorry, Falcons. After back-to-back 8-9 seasons. And Baltimore fires their head coach after 18. But you also had Brian Daboll was let go earlier.
Brian Callahan for the Titans. He was,
I believe so,
gone earlier this season. I believe.
I'm bringing up. Yeah.
Yeah.
Here we go. Daboll and Callahan.
Were both fired during the.
Callahan was the first coach to be fired during the season after a 1-5 start. Daboll was also let go after a disappointing season, finishing with a record of 20-40-1 over his tenure, which included a franchise record 14 losses in 2024.
Ouch. But yeah, and I don't know. Excuse me. Obviously, any of these
also,
but
the Cowboys let go their defensive coordinator.
Yes.
Can you look up who that is? Because I'm drawing a blank on his name.
Hold on.
Will he end up somewhere? And I think a lot of it is I can understand Raheem Morris being gone. I can kind of understand Stefanski. Gannon, I can understand.
Matt Eberflus.
Daboll and Callahan. Daboll, I can understand.
Yeah.
Pete Carroll, one season. I don't know. I'm wondering if there was more going on than what we know.
Right.
Yeah, because this list right here doesn't even show John Harbaugh on it.
Right.
Harbaugh, I can understand as far as 18 seasons.
Mm-hmm.
There was more to it from what I've now heard to NFL.
Right.
The owner wanted him to get rid of the offensive coordinator, possibly maybe a defensive coordinator, and some of these people.
Right.
And John said no. He wasn't
Yep.
getting rid of him, and that's basically when they said he's got to go.
Yeah.
The Raiders just be firing head coaches left and right. They can't keep a head coach more than one season. That team has got serious issues. I don't know if Brady can help turn it around, if he's going to make it worse. I don't know.
God only knows on that one. I did see something real quick on John.
Yeah.
I believe it was him that reportedly interviewed with, I believe, the Giants today.
Yes.
Okay. I
had a preliminary. I think they said it was a preliminary interview.
Okay. All right.
And stuff like that.
Yeah, all the headlines.
He's going to look at all of them. He is the
yeah.
number one free agent head coach, whatever you want to call him.
Yeah.
I will say one thing. I did see a thing on Raheem Morris.
Okay.
Falcons. The Falcons owner, his name slips my mind. He's like 80-something years old.
Mm-hmm.
They had a long meeting, him and Morris.
Okay.
He gave Morris all the time he needed to talk to him to have his say and get anything and everything that he ever wanted to say out.
Yeah.
He told him that, he still thinks the world of him, that he thinks the world of Coach Morris. And that he still has 3 years left on his contract.
Ew.
And that it is 100% paid. There is no compete clause. There's no bad press clause. There's no nothing. He will pay him the full amount regardless. The way I understood that is if Morris goes and gets a job somewhere else and they're paying him, Falcons owner is still going to pay him what he owes him. He signed him for 5 years for this last contract. He said, I will pay you your 3 years. And it's like $12 million or something like that he's still owed.
Okay.
Well, because there was, a signing bonus and this and that. They got paid up front. So I think it's like 12 or something $million still owed. He said, no, I will pay that. I made that agreement with him and I will pay it. People said he's one of the best owners in the NFL.
Yeah.
He's the one that tries to keep the cost of like concessions low.
Yeah.
And seat prices as low as he can so a family can go and watch games.
Exactly.
Seems like a decent owner.
Right.
Who's going to want to take Arizona Cardinals, though? I mean,
when was the last time they had a good record?
You might get Brian Callahan to go there because I don't know what options he's going to have.
Right.
Pete Carroll, maybe. Kevin Stefanski, a lot of people are going to want to pick him up. He's not a bad coach.
No, he's not.
He was just at the Cleveland Browns. Yeah. What can you do when you have virtually no offense?
Yeah, you've got a decent coach, but
and he's not like a mega Hall of Famer type coach, but I think he's a good coach.
Yeah.
He just had nothing to work with. Raheem Morris, I don't know. I think there was a lot of bad decisions there, but how much of it was him and how much of it was the GM picking stuff? I don't know how much control Morris was given when it came to draft and personnel,
right? Yeah,
stuff like that.
Yep.
Probably quite a bit, but I don't know. Hey, Mean Gene.
Hey, Mean
Good evening, guys. It's calling me flabbergasted. We fired a coach and a GM.
Yes.
Yeah, you did.
Hey, you got your wish.
Yeah. I actually tagged you in a post saying I think you just got your wish the night it happened.
Yes. Yeah, I heard it. I was laying in bed. I heard it. And he jumped on and put up a couple of posts for me.
Yeah. I don't know with some of them, and Eberflus there that left, was fired from Cowboys.
Yeah.
But somebody brought up, I might just go on a big time rant on my channel last night on my community post, crashing on our Bengals organization.
Yeah. There's been a lot of that.
Sarcasm. Raheem will get a DC job. That's his best fit anyway. Well, I mean, maybe Cowboys. I mean, they need one.
Yeah, they need one now.
Can't make it any worse.
Yeah.
Their defense was actually ranked behind yours.
Yeah.
Supposedly.
And I guess it just popped into my head, and I don't remember team is looking at our offensive coordinator, Dan Pitcher. There's another team
that wants him.
Well,
I've been hearing rumors that Matt Nagy and Spags, the offensive and defensive coordinator for the Chiefs, something about their contracts are up or something like that.
Yeah.
And people are trying to get them.
Yeah.
Means Raheem will go to a system where they run an offense similar to what LA runs. His defenses complement that kind of offense. All right. I don't know. Like equivalent to like the LA Rams kind of setup or LA Chargers. And I don't know who runs, something similar that's in need. But it was brought up with Harbaugh. Yes, okay, I understand you wanted to get rid of him. Who do you upgrade? Rams, thank you. When you're going to get rid of a head coach, you're hoping to upgrade.
Yeah.
Who's available that's an upgrade?
Right.
And I don't mean that Harbaugh, again, is, oh my God, he's the greatest coach ever.
Right. But
you were one field goal away
from making
the playoffs.
Yeah.
None of these other guys up here were even close.
Exactly.
Do you try to bring in somebody from college? that might have good success?
Mhm.
Do you bring in some young guy that has like no actual head coaching experience, but
Right.
understands the game, understands the
Ooh.
general makeup of it?
Yeah.
Kings, I heard that the Titans are looking at former coach Jason Garrett for an interview, and the Giants are looking at former head coach Mike McCarthy. I think they're all looking to interview whoever they can.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's not about upgrade, it's about making things seem fresh. Yeah, Harbaugh had grown stale with them. Yeah.
Yeah.
And you're right. And I wonder sometimes if some of it's just fans want this guy gone. I gotta make him gone. We'll bring in somebody and make it look good until
Right.
we find
Yeah.
the right guy.
Yeah.
Of course, obviously everyone's throwing around. Well, maybe Belichick will come back. Do you really want him? I think some of these coaches are just getting too old, and maybe that's the problem with Pete Carroll.
Yeah, because he's what, in his 70s?
And it's not physically old.
No.
It's not that their mind isn't still sharp.
Right.
It's their way of playing may just not work in today's NFL.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe it's
I don't
time to bring in. You look at some of the coaches that are having some of the best success there. Some of the younger coaches out there.
Yeah.
Not all of them.
Yeah.
Or they are older coaches that can adjust.
Right.
Now with Gene, with the Falcons, what is Matt Ryan doing? He's helping look for people. Do you think he's going to end up with like president of player development kind of position? Could he end up as the GM?
Ew.
I don't know if he'd make a good coach.
That I don't know.
Or something. I know they brought him in to help help with the search for stuff.
Right. No, I don't know.
And now that you've got a Harbaugh that's floating around out there,
exactly.
do teams like Tampa, Miami, some of these teams that have struggled, do they say, hey, let's dump our guy and pick up him? If Harbaugh could go to Bengals, I think he'd have good success. They do. Pete should have been given one more year. His system wasn't fully in place yet. He had to fix other mistakes. Hey, Odyssey.
Hi, Odyssey.
Yeah, Gene. That's my whole point was 1 year is never enough for a head coach, especially if you're coming into a shit team.
Yeah.
If you're taking over a Rams, Seahawks, Patriots, a team that's high up in the playoffs, they're doing well like that. You're coming in and you're taking over a team that's in that kind of position where those teams are right today.
Yeah.
And all of a sudden, after 1 year, they're in the toilet. Okay.
Right.
Matt Ryan's expected to be hired as the head of football operations, not necessary GM, but a new thing. Okay.
Oh, okay.
When the Ravens lost, I had Ravens fans that's in the neighborhood crashing out. Some were punching their garage doors, creating chaos. One of them even threw a skateboard from their window.
Oh,
I get being upset.
Yeah.
I don't want to punch my garage door. I don't want to break my hand or my door. It's too expensive.
Right? Oh, I know. I get a kick out of people that, have a...
Oh, you see on a big screen TV and they run up and punch it.
Why?
I broke our last 65-inch that was here in the bedroom.
Yeah.
Simply, ours is on a big hinge, wall mount. I can pull it out and tilt it. We finished a game. Yeah. I went to go put it back, and as I pushed, my hand slipped, and the palm of my hand caught the screen. I heard a snap, and there was a 6-inch wide green stripe down the middle of it.
So, yeah, trying to stream.
Immediately having to go buy another, $580 freaking TV.
Uh-huh. Yep.
I was laughing my ass off just seeing them rage. Yeah, if you need to go to one of those rage rooms with, you pay the money and you beat everything with a bat or a sledgehammer, get it out. Me, I'd go to the range, but
I know.
Turn money into noise. Yeah, but it's...
Yeah, I don't know.
Carroll needed another year. That's why I'm glad that the Jets said, no, we're not getting rid of Aaron Glenn.
Yeah.
1 year there.
Uh-huh.
One of the worst teams in NFL.
Uh-huh.
Okay, give the guy time.
Exactly.
He needs 3 at least to start turning that team into something.
Yeah. Because they need not only him, but
They need a lot.
they need a lot. They need new players to come in, new talent, what have you, whatever, and have that coach work with them. So, okay, you've got these great players that might come in from college or whatever, and
Yeah, you're gonna get a rookie QB.
Yeah.
That a rookie QB can take a couple years before they develop easily.
Oh, gotcha.
You've got no veteran really for him to sit behind.
Nope.
You know, maybe they need to go look at a Flacco, somebody like that that's floating around.
Yeah.
Hell, even if Rivers wanted to stay, just so you've got a veteran in there that can look at the young guys and be like, hey,
Yeah.
this is how we do this. This is what you need to think of and look and see.
Yeah.
You know, a really good QB coach that
Yep.
can talk to these young guys. They need so much.
No, I know.
That I think the Jets are 5 years before they're worth anything.
Yeah.
I could be wrong. I mean, we watch teams turn around fast for some.
Yeah.
For Harbaugh, I think Giants might not be a bad landing spot.
Right.
You got a young QB.
Uh-huh.
You got a really good wide receiver that just getting his knee back together.
Yeah.
A great running back.
Mhm.
You got some young defensive guys.
Yeah.
You got some young talent there. They're going to have good draft picks that they don't need a QB for, so they can go get another good wide receiver.
Yeah.
And maybe pick up some O-line or defensive guys and
Mhm.
start building that team up.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh,
But I don't think Harbaugh is going to want to go anywhere where they micromanage.
Right.
You know, where the owner is, you know,
Has his finger on
Yeah.
everything.
and I don't know how that is with the Giants
Yeah.
ownership. You
I don't know.
if they do that, but
I'd have to ask my brother.
I'm just looking at the list though, and there's, you know, I said Arizona Cardinals, Jonathan Gannon. Who's going to take a risk on him?
Yeah.
Maybe the Browns, because who the F wants to go be the manager for the Browns? What is there to make you as a head coach say, hey, I want to go be the manager for the Browns?
Yep.
You got Dylan Gabriel, Shador Sanders. Neither one of them are proven any length of time proven what they are or they aren't.
Right.
You got Deshaun Watson, which we all know what he is.
Uh-huh.
You know, and nobody wants that.
Right.
There'll be a few journeyman quarterbacks out there this year. Daniel Jones, Flacco should be floating around. Brissett, and a few others come to mind, but are fleeting. Yeah, some of these teams are gonna need that guy.
Yeah,
I think it's important to remember these guys may not. Even Andy Dalton.
Right.
Nobody wants to go to the Browns. The franchise is snake bitten and cursed. The Cleveland Browns will continue to fumble the bag every time. I don't think the Browns want to be the Browns. Like the people that own it, I'm wondering if they're like, can we just sell? Which is what they should do.
Right.
But you even bring in someone like Andy Dalton that and consign yourself to say we're going to suck for the next 2-3 years.
Yep.
But we're going to build, and we're going to build from the draft and bring in some free agents, the money part down as much as you can.
Right.
Build and
right. Now I did see something about Flacco, and we're buff or not. Sorry.
Yeah, we are a little bit.
Just for Flacco, my thing is that I've heard that because he said that he would like to come back to the Bengals.
Yeah.
And there was, I think during a press conference, Zach Taylor even said if he's willing, I would definitely, if I could in a heartbeat, keep him on, because he made, I mean, they didn't have a winning record with him, but he still kept them
He's a
in
good
the
backup.
game.
He's a good backup to have
Yeah.
sitting there. I think the guys like him.
Yeah, all the guys
I
from
had to
every
pop my
interview
jaw.
that I've heard or whatever, they
You know,
spoke very highly of him.
and he's just I think he's a good mind to have in the building.
Yeah.
He knows football. I mean, he's played 18 seasons. He's got to know something.
Well,
I would hope.
I would hope so.
But yeah, some of these teams are going to have to look at the Flaccos, the Brissetts, the Daltons, the Jones.
Yeah.
You know, I don't know who else is going to be out there. Anybody that can sling a ball halfway decent.
Right.
Now, then again, you got like Malik Willis, is it? That's one of the backups. I think he's Green Bay's backup.
Yes.
And Huntley, is it Tyler Huntley or something like that?
Yeah, for Ravens.
For Ravens?
Yeah.
You know, these guys played well enough
Yeah, they
that
did.
it's like maybe, you know, if you are the Browns or you are one of these teams like that where you're like, hey, maybe come play for us for a couple of years and let's start building something.
Yeah. Good.
Miami looks like they may very well be moving away from Tua.
Yeah.
So a coach that's going into there, let's say that other team that got a hold of Harbaugh that still has a coach. Yeah. We don't know who it is,
right?
But we know that there's a team that has a coach that contacted him. Let's say for a minute it's Miami.
Okay.
He's going to walk in there. They fired their GM.
Yeah.
So he can bring a GM in that he likes.
Yeah.
Maybe, if they let him. They're probably going to be moving away from Tua, but that's going to handcuff him a little bit on salary cap.
Yeah.
But he's already said that he likes what he sees from Quinn Ewers.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. I mean, give the kid a chance. I mean, it's his
He no longer has to play in the cold at home.
Yeah. Dude.
Now, if he went to the Raiders,
I'd be like, all right.
If he went to the Raiders, it would be funny as hell because him and his brother, Jim and John, would have to play each other twice a year.
Oh, that's right.
Willis is a free agent and will probably end up being signed as a starter as someone. Huntley, really, for whatever reason, I think is really only successful in Baltimore. Okay.
Okay. Well,
stay there as a backup. He looked pretty good, but again, it's like the second time I've ever seen him really,
right?
Other than a snap or two here or there.
Yeah, because we were streaming one of his.
That was the Patriots game.
Oh, it was the Patriots. Okay.
Yeah. He come out and he looked good.
Yeah.
Malik Willis looked really freaking good from what I saw. Again, was that one game. Don't count on the Dolphins keeping their coach. They can wait a few days and fire. Yeah, I think he might be gone. Honestly, we ain't done with fire-ins yet. There could be a couple people. So, like I was saying, I don't know if you were in the video yet, Mean Gene. When Harbaugh got fired, his agent says 7 teams reached out in 45 minutes.
Yeah.
Well, there's only 6 teams when you take the Ravens out. There's only 6 other teams that have fired their head coach. So some team with a head coach reached out to him.
Yeah.
So somewhere there's a coach sitting there going, "Oh shit, am I
on the chopping
And
block?
he's one of them that's on the hot seat.
Yeah.
Him, Tomlin.
Yeah.
If they're one and done. Bills.
Yeah, and Bucks.
Bucks. He's got to be on the hot seat.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know, Bowles has got to be. But I think if Bills lose this weekend against Jags, I wouldn't be surprised if they start moving away from coaching people. And Mike McDaniels is I think is on the hot seat. He's not producing.
Yeah. I'm surprised he wasn't wasn't fired last year.
Yep.
You know what I mean?
And you know, like I said, you could kind of hope maybe it's the Bengals.
Right.
Maybe. And maybe that's why they decided not to get rid of Zach this year, because they were like, who's available?
Yeah. Who
are we gonna get?
Right.
Like, tell me who you think could be fired after losing a wild card game this weekend, and you'll probably find out who that one team was. Yeah.
Yeah.
I honestly think if Steelers lose, there's a possibility that Tomlin's gone.
Yeah.
If Bills lose, there's a possibility that
McDermott.
McDermott's gone. Pittsburgh hires. Philadelphia loses, hire horrible. Philly loses, hires Harbaugh. Oh, Philadelphia loses, hires. Okay, hires Harbaugh, not horrible. Whatever that was. Pittsburgh loses.
Yeah, Kings. I agree with you.
Yep.
To a point.
I'll take anyone else besides Zach. Yeah.
Uh-huh. Yep. There's a lot of that going around.
I don't know of too many other ones that if they lose this weekend, I mean, Philly, if they lose in the wild card round, maybe.
Yeah.
Patriots aren't going to move off from Vrabel. It's year one.
God,
And
no.
He's done a good job.
Yeah.
They're not going to move away from Shanahan and San Fran. Well, chance that Green Bay loses, they file LaFleur. Maybe that could be.
That could very well be.
Bears aren't going to move away from Ben Johnson.
Nope.
He's done amazing things.
Yeah, he has.
Rams aren't going to move away from McVay. If they fired McVay, he's the number one candidate floating around out there.
Oh God, yeah, he is.
You know?
Yeah.
Even more so than Harbaugh.
Right.
At least in my opinion.
Well, I mean, he's won a Super Bowl in the last 5 years. He's he's
considered one of the smarter of the head coaches.
Right.
Is that true? I don't know.
Well, let's just put it this way: if he ever got fired,
you guys ought to pick him up.
The thing is,
I have been thinking about retiring supposedly over the last couple of years, so loss at Carolina could send him over the edge. Well, that's true. McVay. If McVay retired and Harbaugh was available, I could see the Rams maybe taking him.
Yeah. Well, no.
Which would put him and his brother in the same building. That could be interesting.
That would be very.
They might like it being together. They seem to get along.
Yeah. No, if McVay, God forbid, he ever got fired from the Rams, whatever team he went to would have to accept the guy that follows McVay on the sidelines to make sure that he stays out of the ref's way. Back. He does. He literally
Guy probably gets paid like $70,000 a year just to pull McVay back.
Just follows him and just
I get one of those things
him.
Like the animal control has for the dogs. You put around their pull it tight, but I just put it around his waist and pull it tight with the pole. I just pull him back, move him.
No, you need to be here.
Well, we were talking that if oh dear God. Rams quarterback Matt Stafford.
There you go.
If Stafford decided to call it quits at the end of the year, that would be a great place for Burrow to go if he ever left Cincy. McVay ain't going to get fired. More question of will he retire?
Yeah.
Going to commentating. Yeah, I think he'd do something within football, commentating.
Yeah, I don't see him just.
As much as I'd hate to see Burrow leave Cincy, if he did, that would be a really him with Nakua and all of those guys and an O line.
Oh yeah,
an actual O line.
Yeah. And an actual defense that can secure the points.
Yeah. And with McVay, if McVay was still there. Has McVay really been in long enough that he's thinking about retiring? Because isn't he only like 54 years old or something?
Okay.
Thought I heard something. He's only in his early 50s. But, some guys, they do it just long enough and they're like, it's enough. How much longer is Andy Reid going to be in?
He's only 40. He's only 39. Sean McVay is only 39.
I thought he was a lot older than that.
Nope.
Okay.
He'll be 40 on the 24th.
Somebody said he was like 54. which I didn't think he was that old looking at him, but I'm like, I don't know, some guys.
Yeah, there's some guys out there that, but yeah, nope.
All right.
Anyway,
I think, but where are the guys going to end up and who's going to replace them?
Yep.
Of all the teams that are available, Ravens may be one of the better that's open.
Right.
But that's if you really truly believe in Lamar. And
right.
I think there's questions, legitimate questions. And I think it's not, was Lamar ever good? Lamar was great. It's, can he still be going forward? Or have these injuries started catching up with him? A running QB, once they start losing a step or two, it really hurts.
Yeah.
McVay turns 40 soon, but he's been LA's coach since 2017, so he just finished his 9th season.
Dang.
And he had been an assistant and other things leading up to that for years. He's been around. Okay.
All right. So, yeah.
And how many more years is Derrick Henry going to be at Ravens? Right. And Ravens, they need some key players.
Yeah.
And like I said, is Lamar on his downhill slide from injuries?
Right.
He's already been to 2 Super Bowls in one, so he's accomplished. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. No, he doesn't have anything he has to prove. But a lot of those guys are like, hell, I love my work. I get paid great money, and I'm 40, as it turns out. I just know if he might be like, I'll give it another 5-year contract or whatever.
Right.
I honestly don't know where. I think Baltimore and some of these others have somebody in mind. Already had somebody in mind before they let them go.
Right. Yeah.
He just got a hot wife a couple of years ago, and I think he has a baby on the way. I think he may be ready to chill out. Could he afford it, though? I mean, he's got a kid on the way. I'm pretty sure he can afford to sit back and say, you know what, I'll be a commentator like Tom Brady for $100 and something million contract or whatever it was.
Jeez, Carl, some ridiculous amount. But
I think you can afford those capris he wears are kind of cheap. So he wears capris too, just like Daniels.
I think I've seen him in some, but
guys, they need to go all the way down or wear shorts. I don't care which.
There's no in between. Not for guys. It just doesn't look right.
So it's gonna be interesting. Where do we end up? And I think Todd Bowles may be the next one gone.
Okay.
Him, Mike McDaniels. They're the ones that I think are the hottest. I really think they're the hottest of ones that are left.
Right.
Unless it's somebody who loses in a wild card.
Right.
We would have said, well, the Steelers aren't going to move on from Mike Tomlin. He's been there 19 years. Well, a lot of people would have said that about Ravens with Harbaugh, who had 18 years there.
Yeah.
17, 18 years, whatever it was.
18.
Everything
I heard was 18.
And they moved on from him.
Yeah.
So.
Right. What do you do? I mean.
How long was Belichick with New England when they moved on from him? There's guys that after just so long.
Yep.
Like Gene said, they get stale. You're not. You're not keeping up with the times, and your plays.
Yeah.
I'm so excited for these playoffs. Kings, me too.
Yeah.
With the exception of. Well, I really shouldn't say that. Every single team playing could win their game.
Yeah.
Both sides.
Yeah.
There isn't one where I could sit there and say there's no shot.
Okay.
People are saying Panthers have no shot. There's no way they could beat the Rams. I actually saw a short on that. I was a Rams fan.
Yeah.
I'm like, you do realize they beat you earlier this year?
Yeah.
At Carolina.
Yep.
Will they? Probably not. Can they? Well, they've done it once.
Yeah.
Steelers beating Houston's going to be tough.
It's going to be damn tough.
But Who better to go up against that defense right now, probably, than the guy that's seen almost every defense you can throw at him because
Right.
he's been in the league
Yeah.
so long.
Exactly.
And they're going to have Metcalf back.
That's right. That's right.
That can't hurt unless he punches somebody on the way out to the field.
Yeah, I did. Yeah.
That could hurt.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
You know, just tell him, keep him away from the frickin' sidelines. Keep him away from the crowd. He needs someone to follow him around. Like, no. We don't go near the fans.
Yeah. We stay over here.
Don't listen to what they say.
Yeah. Here, put your earbuds in.
Yeah. You know, every other game is. I can look at it and go, this team could win. This team can win.
Yeah, exactly.
So it is going to be exciting.
It is.
I wonder how many quote unquote upsets they're going to be.
Yeah, I've been looking forward to this. I mean,
they picked, you know, most of them I've seen have put the Patriots above the Chargers, but that's not a guarantee. And even if they lose, even if the Pats lose, I mean, they won 4 games last year, and then right now they're sitting number 2 in the AFC. Not bad.
Yeah, not bad at all.
I got to drop the bombshell right now. I'm officially going to Jacksonville, Florida, to go watch the Bills with Jags live in attendance. Nice. Kings. Nice.
Dude.
That
send some of the warm weather.
Yeah, send some north.
Send some north to us.
It's actually 31. It's warmed up.
It has warmed up a little bit, but the real field is in the
That's
20s.
A game right there that I'm struggling to pick who's going to win it.
Yep. I went Jags.
I think I went Bills only because it was Allen's got a little more experience in the playoffs, which is usually losing in the first round, second round.
Yeah, but
he has no Mahomes in his way, no Lamar in his way, and no Joe Burrow in his way.
Yep.
If they're going to win it, this is his year.
Yeah.
But he also has a weird team that has kind of some holes.
Yeah. They're not.
I don't know.
Yeah.
They can run it well.
They can.
Cook's running amazing.
Oh my
and
God.
Allen can run.
Allen can run and hurdle. So,
yeah. And sling it. So,
yeah, no,
the Jacksonville defense is pretty darn good on the run.
Yep. No, I went Jags just because home team, things like that, and they're looking good.
Jags, I think, no matter what. To be honest, the Jaguars and 49ers are my dark horse teams that can win the Super Bowl. I think any of them could go on a run and win it.
Yeah.
Again, I don't know if the Panthers could go all the way and win a Super Bowl.
Right.
They're the one team that I look at and I'm like,
yeah.
I could see you winning a game, maybe 2, but I can't see them making it into the Super Bowl yet.
Right.
Well,
it's like
Steelers could. Steelers are a weird team.
Yeah.
If Aaron Rodgers all of a sudden has a vintage Aaron Rodgers kind of playoff run,
yeah,
he's got to raise elevate the rest of that team. But
quit picking at me.
Well, you had these hairs sticking off, and it was bugging me.
Blonde hair I shed.
But I think Jaguars or Bills stand a really good chance. I tell you who stands a good chance of getting there too is Houston.
Yeah.
It's that defense.
Yeah.
Their offense just has to be good and competent. They don't have to be superhuman.
Right.
They don't have to put up 35, 40 points.
No, they just need to
They've got to put up consistently 24 to 26 points.
Yeah.
And typically they're going to win every game because their defense.
Sorry. Jeez.
Another one that makes me a little nervous is the Broncos. I could see them going because they've got such a good defense too, but I don't know how much that offense. It's great one game and it's not the next. They're winning games by a touchdown or less.
Right. Yeah.
In the playoffs, that could be tricky.
Could be very tricky.
All right. Well, at least we got down to, on who's gone. I don't know who's going to be gone next.
We'll find out soon. But, yeah, so.
We will.
Sorry. Good God.
Saturday for both games, 4:30 and 8.
Yes.
So we'll be on like probably 4:20.
Yeah.
And whenever that one's over, we'll get on to the next one as quick as we can. Sunday we're doing the 1:00 and the 4:30.
Yeah.
I'd love to do the Chargers versus Patriots,
Yeah.
but with her getting up so early Monday morning to go to work, I don't see it happening.
Unfortunately.
Although we'll see about that.
Yeah.
We'll see.
We'll have to see, barring, but at least Saturday and Sunday afternoon we'll be here.
Yep.
So, yeah. Figured would pop on and just give our opinions on the firings, and again, we'll see what happens later on.
None of them have completely shocked me.
Yeah.
The firings. I was a little like, wow, they got rid of Harbaugh.
Yeah.
But I was also like, people have been calling for it.
Yeah.
I think the one that kind of shocked me was Atlanta getting rid of the GM and the head coach at the same time.
Oh, yes.
A lot of times it's one or the other.
Right.
But they have their plan.
Yeah, they have something in mind.
Eberflus was not a shock.
Yeah.
Eberflus, he was Bears head coach. The GM has been here for 5 years. Our coach had been for 2. The GM is partly responsible for our coach. Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, it's just odd. I don't always see that both of them, at least I don't remember a lot of times that both of them will let go at the same time.
Right.
But it does make sense a lot of times. If you're going to clean house, clean house.
Exactly.
Start fresh.
Yeah, if you want to, clean house and start fresh, that's going to be the way.
And I have no idea who would take, as far as who would make a good GM.
Yeah.
And considering Harbaugh isn't really a defensive coach or offensive coach, his area expertise is special teams. They missed a field goal to miss the playoffs. That's why you got fired. Yeah.
Yeah.
And, people are really going after Loop.
Yeah, they are.
He had been perfect within 50 yards all season. He's a rookie. Kickers miss field goals. It happens. Here's the thing. We fired our GM because he had already hired one bad coach, and then he hired another bad coach. Okay, that makes more sense.
Okay. All right.
But Loop missed a field goal, but kickers miss field goals. And a lot of times it doesn't always like a big deal. It's like, we were up by 10. We could have got up by 13. We still won the game. Who cares?
Right.
Or we were getting blown out. It wasn't going to make a difference.
Exactly.
He missed one at the worst possible time.
Yeah.
I can't blame the kid.
Right.
The pressure.
Oh, God, yeah.
The fact that he's playing away in a loud stadium. He missed it. We've all seen people miss it. We've seen Money Mac miss them.
Oh, yeah.
Harrison Butker, who almost never misses.
Yeah.
Dicker missed one. I mean,
Yeah.
It's going to happen. Let the kid develop.
I did see the kicker from
our last 2 coaches, Arthur Smith, Raheem Morris.
Yeah.
Yes. I remember Arthur being there.
Yeah, I do remember seeing a quick clip of the Steelers kicker after that game.
Yeah.
Literally hunting to find Loop.
Yeah.
To, hey, and poor Loop was like this with his hands in his
Mr. Mustache and Captain Capri.
Yeah.
Yep. Arthur Harris, he's a coordinator for the Commanders now? Or was that before?
I have no idea.
I can't keep anybody straight.
It's getting close to the off season. Nobody.
Now the Steelers. Okay. Steelers. We'll have to see.
We'll have to see who's next on the chopping block and who goes where.
I could easily see 1, 2, 3, 4. There's 4 coaches that I could easily see still going.
Okay.
Dolphins,
Yeah.
Bucks.
Yes.
If the Steelers lose, if the Bills lose.
Okay.
Those 4 I could see. There's
Okay.
others that I'm like, yeah, it wouldn't surprise me too much.
Right. Right. Well, we'll have to see.
What the hell the Saints have for a coach? Aren't they looking?
I don't think they
Maybe
are.
not.
I think they still have.
Should they be looking?
Maybe.
There you go, Gene. Raheem Morris could go to the Saints. He could take over the Bucks. That would not go over well. Philly is in danger, I think. Yeah. If they lose, especially if they lose this weekend.
Yeah.
I could see some issues there. At very least, maybe coordinators.
Yep.
If not a coach too.
Right.
I could see Raheem Morris has already been with the Bucks and failed a long time. Okay. Well, maybe the Saints. Maybe the Saints will pick him up. The Saints hired Kellen Moore and he did good this year. Okay, so he's not going anywhere.
Okay. An assistant coach. Sorry.
I don't know. Watch, you'll end up getting the job as the Ravens head coach.
Oh boy, that will be interesting. But
Stefanski will end up at Raiders.
Oh boy, boy.
Who the hell wants to take the Browns or the freaking Cardinals?
But
all right.
So we just figured, yeah.
We're both still getting over this damn crap.
Yeah.
Everybody in the house is still. Our son went back to the hospital today and they had to put him on meds. It's all viral, but
right.
It just will not clear out.
Right. No, I know. And it doesn't help, me scraping and sanding at work things and having all that. So, but on a different note, back to football. We'll see everybody on Saturday afternoon.
And possibly before if, they fire Roger Goodell or something. One get home.
Well, yeah.
We'll Goodell out, Peyton Manning in.
That would be interesting.
I'd like to see Peyton Manning as commissioner. It won't happen, but I would like to see it.
But, all right. We will, again, see you Saturday.
All right. Bye.
Bye.